Let's see if we can do sorry guys, if we can do something with this. Of course we can. I'm just gonna find 2 large pieces, I think this one, and we're gonna make 4 squares of this. What size is this? This is a 1/1/4. So let's see, can we make 4 squares of this one? 1/1/4. I think we can. 1/1/4. Oh, 1/1/4, and oh, I did not need. Oh yeah, I still did need. Okay. Brabbling, brabbling, brabbling. All right, 4 pieces of 4x4, and that I am gonna use on the corners. I do have this one, and I have this one, so that is what I'm gonna glue on first, even with the purple one. Okay, that is done. That's my base, and then I'm just gonna fill it up like this one. I like to use that word. Prove them wrong. Just a matter of cutting pieces. So I'm first going and use your leftovers. Just check it out and just make something with it. Okay, so this definitely needs to be a 1/1/4. Oh, there they go again. I think I need to cut this down like this, and then I have it, I think, perfect. Just take the time for this. Just always take the time. Find your leftovers and make a nice notebook front with it. Nice. Yep, and I think I also can use this, but then without a word, but that's okay. That's okay. But I all gonna make them 1/1/4. So they all are equal, and then afterwards we're gonna glue down the tags on it, the black and white tags. You know the drills, just use what you have. Maybe you have totally different ones. That is all up to you, but just use it. Alright guys, I'm gonna zip another drink of my water, and I'm continuing the rest of this one. Okay guys, I'm gonna show you my page, how I decorated it all. So we have the big closure. Then first we're gonna go to this that I just showed you earlier. You can still add your things in here, whatever you like. then this closes down. Then we're gonna go to here. I just decorate this, love that, but you still can add a picture on if you want. Then we go to here, which I could not resist just adding a full page, so I split that in 4. And then we have these booklets, which you still can keep this in your page. Now you still can go through all your pages, same thing as this one. You can, but if you want, oh, it's easier to take it with me and drive, write something down, then this is also possible to just take them out and write in them. So yay! Alright, but the meaning is that when you are done, to store them in here, in these big pockets. Cool, I like it. Alright, and then everything closes down with this. And then this is actually our very first page that is going to get inside the album. So let's grab our big album, open it up, and this is going to get in here. So yep, stay away from this guy, so stay as close as you can get to your left. And yep, done. So cool. Okay guys, look at this. Oh my gosh, I love it. Love it. Nice, big. Can't wait to do the cover. Yep guys, page. And now I think definitely I need to dig in with all the blank spots, but I love it. I love it so much to do still. But I am so excited to do first the cover. We did so many paper things right now, so I can't wait. So I'm just gonna dig in my hot glue, and because we still have so much that we can use, but I also don't want to do too much, so maybe it's an idea to see if I can do some decorations. Oh my gosh, so much ribbons I did not use, that we can do some decorations maybe on the inside. Okay, wait just a second. Okay guys, sorry for that, my phone was not on mute. That was my daughter. I love that phone tone with the well, anyways, I have so good memories about that phone tone, how you call that. So what I did, if you have some left, I used these little black cards, and I just used these 2 what I still had left in my stash to use to cover up, because I almost forgot that I had these to cover up, these little guys right here. So I'm gonna glue down these 2 on here. That looks nice. So that's what I'm gonna do, and then we're gonna start with this, so this can dry in the meantime. Alright. Okay guys, I tested it out a little. This is a little bit of idea. We're gonna make a little charm. Not this one, but just testing it out. But I'm gonna start with this piece right here. So I'm just gonna put that away. But like I always say, do whatever you think fits best. But I'm gonna start with this one because it's such a big cover that of course we want to add some, well not some, just one picture. Not too many, otherwise it's too busy. But I really like this one, and I think the first time was a little too much to the left because we have plenty of space. So I'm just gonna go with this one. But if you have another one that you love, then of course you can use whatever you want. But I really like this one. Alright, now before I continuing, I love to add a little charm. And I was just testing things out because I really like these fluffy beads. But let's see, where is that other one? Where is the one? Where is that bead that I had? It's not a bead, it's a charm. Oh, here it is. I saw this one and I absolutely love this. So cute. They had it in all kind of colors. I have a blue one, but they also had it in purple and black and white, pink ones. I absolutely love this one. And this is the one where I'm gonna start with. So this hangs at the bottom. And then I just grab a bead. Small bead, and then I'm just gonna put both of the strings in here. Then we have this one, this. Then I am gonna try to add the fluffy beads in. So cute, and I thought the color fits amazingly with this project, so could not resist. And it's funky, and I think this collection is funky. Look at that, love it. And then I think I'm gonna add this button, this crystal button on it. So in each hole I'm gonna add the string. This glues down the top, as you can see right here, it glues down the top. I think that looks nice. And then I have another bead. Let's see, where is the hole in this one? Hello, where is it? Here it is. And I'm gonna try to add both of the strings as well in here, and that will close it, at least. Yep, I like this. I like it. So just check what you have, because I randomly put stuff in your kit. So maybe you have totally different colors, but that's the mystery of it. But I really like this. Alright, so now I am going to, I'm gonna let this dry. I'm gonna add a little piece here, just on top here where I can add it, because I don't want to have it on the side, I want to have it on the front. So I'm just gonna lift this up. Here we go. And oh, is that even possible? Wait just a second, I will tell you that really quick. But is that even possible? Then I am going through this pocket. I think we can do that. Let's check, check, check. Always double check. Check, 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 check. Yeah, I can. I can go through this pocket. It's not that big of a deal. Alright, so I'm gonna do that without going through this. So I'm gonna leave this open. Alright, this is gonna be tricky, but we can do this. Alright, just move this around. Alright, I want it definitely on the other side than this ribbon. And it has to be fit with the ring, the silver ring, of course. So not too wide, not too far from this edge, but also not too narrow. Otherwise, you're gonna pull this through, and that is also not what you want. Alright. Now let's see, where do I have, oh, here it is. Let's see if I have two. Let's open this up. Let's see if I can go through. I'm gonna do this without you because otherwise my arm is completely in the way. I'll be back in a second. Okay, so I have my wing on it, and I'm just gonna grab my string, put one through, of course, and then you're just gonna let it hang a little bit, so not too tight, also not too loose. It's totally up to you where you want this. Just a little to be hanging. Alright, just make a good knot. Let's cut this, and there you go. This is fun. I like it, I like it, I like it, I like it. Here we go. Yep, I like it. Easy going. And if you're gonna open, you still can put this to the top so it will not interfere. Yes, cool, I like it. I just told you. So I'm continuing with adding the things that I want to add. Well, I absolutely love that I have the title of my collection on an album. It's not necessary, but I just love to do that. Here we go. I smudge the edges. So this is just the piece that I cut out from the cover, of course. Yes, okay, love that. And I also love this bow. Maybe it's an early thought to add this, but I just love it. Alright, that on its own is nice, don't you think? Alright, let's continuing with it all. Let's put this. I really love these three, by the way. This combination also comes back in this, so I really love that. So what do you think? Shall we do that first before I am gonna overuse it all? So just on the corner. Just push it together a little bit. squeeze it inside. That's the most wonderful thing that I love about hot glue. It sticks right away. Alright, so then we're gonna continuing. Well, the leaves are a little bit tricky because you never know how much. Well, this one I definitely know that this is going to be here. So I'm not gonna overdo my Crystall Bliss word. And then I think we're just gonna start with this here. And then I always like to start with the two biggest ones that you have. And then you're going to choose which direction. Now I have here more space. Well, I also have here more space, but I still want to have it a little bit in the corner. So I'm just going to put this right here. That's my base. Now, is it, because I definitely want to add more, so I'm not sure if I want to add right now these leaves, but I always can come back because I noticed in the previous videos that I add those leaves and then I continuing with adding stuff, and then I totally overruled with the flowers. Oh, this is also very nice. Oh, this is nice. Where do you want this? I think on this side. Love this. It's acrylic, I think. Or resin. Oh, oh. I think I like it right here. Hope it will not flip around when I'm just gonna flip this. Oh, that's nice. I love this. So cool. Alright, I definitely want to have my key somewhere. Maybe right here at the end. So we're going to use the complete page. Because if I'm going to add flowers, and maybe I do not have the space. So that's why I am going to add this right now. Here we go. Yes. Alright, let's continuing with all the other flowers that we have. Oh, I have another one. I have another. Well, we can add that later. Alright, I'm gonna continuing with the flowers. We have some black flowers, just testing it out where I want it. And I have another one. You want to have the opposite side maybe. Love most of the time that. And then I also have, I guess, two purple ones. Just try it out, guys. Just go with the flow. See where you want to add your flowers. Now this does not look nice if I do the opposite side, so I'm just gonna wait for that. I do have some fillers with the white. These are just paper flowers. But I also had mulberry flowers. I want to have a little bit more inside. I think this is the time where I'm going to add another leaf so I can stick it a little under. What do you think? Or here, maybe. See, now is definitely the time for that. Go. I do have another one, but is that makes sense if I do that here? Yes, it makes sense. Alright. Oh, I have a nice pink one right here. That I think looks amazing. Put it right in between here. Oh wow, yes. Love that. Look at that. Make it work for you guys. This is another filler. And another filler. And then we have a mulberry white. That is better inside. I have another beautiful pink one. Where do we want this? On this side or on the same side? Oh yes, on the same side. Right. Now be aware because these are a little loose. So also do glue on the pink part as well. That's so cool. With the leaves, perfect. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, another mulberry right here, maybe. I'm gonna do first the purple one on the other side. Just squeeze it in, and then I think I will go for the mulberry on this side. Just make a nice bouquet with it. Let's see. This is a nice tuck spot. I don't want to overdo it, but I do say that every time. But actually, I do every time. It's just so much fun. It is. And sometimes I look in the camera and like, do it need more? Oh yes. No, I definitely want to have these at the end. Let's do a mulberry here, otherwise I have too much leaf. And that we don't want. We don't want to have too much leaves. Alright, the rest that I have are just fillers. Well, also beautiful of course, but they actually have a filler purpose. So this stays nicely. What do you think so far? I do have one more. Shall I add one above? Shall I stuck it under here so this stays a little bit better maybe? Now I think I just go right here and then I'm gonna push it in so it has another angle. Not everything needs to point up. Alright, then we have another nice butterfly. This one fits nice here below. Oh, wait just a second. Where are the hot glue sticks? In which drawer? terug. Yep, here it is. Okay. I'll be back. Hold it down. Hold it down. Don't let it go. Yeah, that is really the finishing touch. Oh, wait, I just pushed this way too hard. Here we go. I think I need to put something under here, maybe. Alright, that will work. Maybe something here. Not sure just yet what, but maybe something like this will hold it. A big dot of glue. Let it dry so it does not wiggle any longer. Maybe on this side as well. Alright, let this dry. Wait just a sec. Yeah. Alright, I also have this beautiful little butterflies. This dry clear in a sec. Nice. Maybe then another nice. Here we go. Let's see, maybe another one. I do love these ones. I have some flat, but I also can use these flat butterflies. I also can use them on the tag, so that is why I might want to wait for them. I do have one bling bling left. Yes, love that. Love, 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 love. I have some. Yeah, sometimes you can't overdo it. I know. I'm gonna try to stop as soon as I think I am done. Love this heart. I do have several, but like I said, I don't want to overdo it, but sometimes that is hard for me. I just love adding and adding and adding, but it also needs to be, because this is way too loose, so this needs something to hold it down. I'm gonna use this heart. Let's see if I can. Just adding till you are satisfied. Love it. As if I had thrown some stuff under the flowers. I love it, love it, love it. There's too much bling. Nope. Done with the bling. I do have several little hearts left. They're pure decorations. You're gonna love them or you're gonna hate them. I love these. Just a few, not too much. Not overdo it. I'm always keep telling my dad myself, but sometimes it's hard because I'm just gonna keep going. Alright, what do you think? And then I think maybe a nice little bow or something here. Maybe a yellow one or a white one or maybe a pink one. What I then normally like to do is like making a little bow. Do the edges, then watch your fingers, and then I'm gonna grab this like this, and then I just see where I can tuck it in like this. See? So I'm just gonna put a dot on top, and I go in, push it on, and then you have a nice little tuck spot. Love it. Just to bring back a little of the pink if you want, or any color that you want, but these ones are nice. Just make a bow. Cut it down. Watch your fingers. Grab this and then just see where you want something. Is it here? Or maybe even here, I think. Just move this. Just checking. Yep, I think that's a nice spot. And then I will stop. Yes, I will stop. Because I can go on and on and on. Yes, I love it. Yep, I really think that that is the finishing touch. Alright, guys, what do you think? Shall I stop? Yes, of course I will stop. Well, I could add one here as well. Well, I can add so much more. So my back is pretty low right now with only a few hearts left. And I think these I am gonna do on the leftover tags that I still need to decorate, because I think this is more than enough. What do you think? Yep, I'm very satisfied how it looks. I really like the dangle here. Cool. Yep, so cool. I love it. Now, you can, it's not necessary, but sometimes I do. If you have, let's see where I have mine. Sometimes I like to use this one. This one is from Delusions. You also can use white, I call that, it's not paint, white, oh, what's the word for that again? Well, white paint or even T-Packs to correct words or whatever you want to use, you also can. Just use it all if you want. Just add some little drops. It's not necessary. Just on the flowers. Settles down some colors. It is all up to you. If you don't want to do this, then just don't. Maybe you don't like this at all. It is all up to you. Don't mess your card. Watch out to do this. But it really sets sometimes some darker flowers. You also can sprinkle this. That's also, oh, it sprinkles now on my black sweater. Especially here with the black ones. It really pops up nice. You also can use a brush if you want. Alright, just a little. Especially these bright colors really settle down then. But like I said, if you don't want it, then just don't do it. Just an idea. Alright, I'm gonna let this dry. I think the black is a little too much here on this one as well. Just a little too much, just ease it down. But like these I really like. For the mulberry roses, this really works. So much fun. Okay, yep. Now I need to go to every page and see what all the blank spots are. So I'm gonna do that. Yep. Have fun, guys. Make it finished.